In this review, we're going to look at a smartwatch, and more specifically, we're going to look at this. This is the Casio G-Shock GB-X6900B. So, really catchy name there. This is actually not a new product. It's been out for a couple of years now, but everybody's saying 2015 is the year of the smartwatch. And it's going to be really interesting to see what these watches are actually like. But one thing that does worry me is how tough these watches are going to be. A lot of them aren't waterproof. A lot of them looks like that if you happen to knock your arm into the door, it's smashed to pieces. What I like about this watch is it's actually really tough. I wouldn't describe it as a full-blown smartwatch. It's more what I would think of as a hybrid watch. So it is a normal watch, but it has some smart functions. It's got built-in Bluetooth 4.0, and it can connect to your phone via the app and deliver notifications and alerts. It will vibrate on your wrist to tell you if things are happening, and it's a good, tough watch. So we're going to take a look at this and look at some of its features. So first of all, let's go through the key specs of this watch. It's shock resistant and water resistant up to 200 meters. It has a backlight which can be triggered automatically when you raise your wrist. You can set up 5 daily alarms which can have beep or vibration alerts, and it has all the usual functions Casio watches have, like the world timer, stopwatch, hourly time signal, and so on. So what makes this a smartwatch? Well, despite looking like a regular digital watch, it can actually receive alerts and some notifications by syncing with your phone. Using the Casio G-Shock app, you can connect your watch to your phone using low energy Bluetooth 4.0. As well as receiving notifications, you can also use the watch to reject phone calls or change tracks in your music app. The watch comes in 2 different sizes, the regular size GB model and the larger GB-X, which we have here. The watch also comes in different colours depending on which model you choose, including black, blue and red. So let's take a look at the phone app. It's through this app that you'll be able to control most of the functions of the watch, which is much easier than trying to navigate through the menus of the watch itself. You're able to set alarms, send timer info to the watch, and change some of the basic settings such as alert methods, illumination duration, and there's also a power saving mode. In the alert settings menu, you can choose which alerts your watch will receive, including incoming calls, email, Facebook, Twitter, calendars, and reminders. Text messages are supported, but only on Android phones. Another function is a phone finder, which allows you to find your phone if you lose it. If you turn this on, pressing a button on the watch will make your phone produce an alert tone, even if it's on silent. So let's show you what the alerts look like when they come through to your phone. As I said previously, the main alerts will be sent to your phone, such as call alerts, social networks, and email. Android phones do have a slight advantage in supporting SMS messages and caller ID, which is unfortunately lacking if you connect your watch to an iPhone. It's worth checking out the comparison chart on the G-Shock website to see which features are available for which phone. I'll put a link to this in the description below. Notifications don't always show up on your watch straight away, but I've been testing it for the last month and generally it's pretty quick. The watch is solidly built and the larger GB-X model is a beast. If you're bothered about being able to cover your watch with a shirt sleeve, then you'll definitely need to go with the smaller model. So what are the downsides? Well, as I mentioned before, having SMS alerts and caller ID on the iPhone would be very helpful, and it's a pity it's a missing feature. If you're an Android user, then unfortunately it's quite limited on what phones it can support. Currently it supports Samsung Galaxy S4 or Note 3 and above, and that's it. For iPhone, you need a minimum of the iPhone 4S. However, at the time of making this video, there are currently some reported compatibility issues with the new iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. Now, as I'm an iPhone user, I can only comment on iOS and not Android, but you need to have the app open on your phone in the background for the smart functions to work. If you close the app, the link between the watch and the phone is broken. It's not terrible, but it was a bit of an unexpected discovery. Now we've got the downsides out of the way, let's talk about the good stuff. I think this watch is awesome. It looks great, it's big, bulky, strong watch, and it will clearly take its fair share of knocks and come away unscathed. The smart functions are useful, especially if you have a busy job, and best of all, it has a battery life of 2 years. So why would you want this watch? Well, I can't say I'm entirely convinced by the current and upcoming smartwatches that are being released this year. I saw a Pebble watch review 6 months after the reviewer bought it and it looked wrecked. Most smartwatches are about as fragile as the phones they connect to, and for someone who moves around quite a lot and does on occasions bang my watch into door frames and other inanimate objects, I need something far more durable than what's available. I also don't want yet another device I have to charge every day. The Casio G-Shock Smartwatch is a nice hybrid of durability and smart functions. While it doesn't offer the extent of functions that other smartwatches have, it more than makes up for that with its build quality. It's just awesome. So there's our review of the Casio G-Shock Smartwatch. If you found this video useful, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you have one of these already, let other users know what you think of it. And if you have any questions, just type everything in the comments below. And we'll be back soon with another video.